Welcome students of Form 4 and again to this video about free villages, free peasants and Crown Colony government. Again, this video is about the creation of free villages in the Caribbean, and we're going to be looking at evaluating, assessing, and of course explaining these kinds of questions. And the content is evaluating the impact of the free village settlements. Which impact did these free settlements have on the wider Caribbean and at the local British Caribbean islands? We're going to look at the enabling factors in 3 sentences each, and the first one is focusing on the church. How did the church enable the growth and the development of free villages? Well, an enabling factor coming from the church that it led to the formation of a community, that's very important here, that worked together for one end. It had one goal, and the people in the community of the church had one goal, working together. As we know, as I said during class, religion, Christianity in this case, can be a binding force that brings people together and makes them work together. And a common goal could be, for instance, to develop schools and for people at these schools to read and write. Yes, to be able to better defend themselves and to make them more independent of the plantations and the planters. Yes, this is one element that made the free villages grow and develop and made them stronger. Another enabling factor is physical features over here. Enabling factors related to physical features could be abandoned or unused pieces of land that were available. This was an enabling factor. It has created an opportunity for free Africans to develop free villages in a relative short amount of time. It was a really strong enabling factor. People then could buy, rent, or even squat the land for their own ends, growing plants and crops on them, building their own houses, building schools on them, like I said before. So this was a big opportunity for them. The third one, village development. Village development. An enabling factor connected to the village development is strongly connected to the fact that the local sugar industry was profitable on some islands and at other islands it was less so. If there was a viable sugar industry, much of the land would be in use already for the cultivation purposes of sugar or other crops. If it wasn't viable, planters were open to selling to the freed Africans, and the villages could grow and they could buy lands. The last one is determination. If you want to develop your land, the village, you have to be determined and you have to have patience and you have to be willing to put time in it. Yes, determination was a very important factor because they had to be willing, for instance, to save money, to invest, and to get their own piece of land. But also, the road to acquiring a piece of land was often difficult, so they have to have long breath. This means they had to be patient. They had to put time in it, they have to save money, they had to look where to invest, perhaps work together within the church, and they have to have long breath during those times. If you have questions, ask them below. If you have a remark or a suggestion, ask them below or ask in class or in Google Classroom.